Mir Giz Kemerkemer Opged Lam Zenadh Kes. Stories from the Eastern Island and Torres Straits is what this exhibition is named. A lot of these artifacts in here belong to us, our land, that come from our land. From the feathers to the framework, it's who we are. This exhibition I like to create and challenge myself on doing different mediums and being different to my peers, where there's going to be a couple of new mediums where I worked with augmented reality on a few pieces, because I've always wanted to make my art pieces come to life. So I worked with that and mixed in with a bit of traditional singing songs that I've composed about my totems being all stories from Eastern Island. A lot of these artifacts in here belong to us, our land, that come from our land. And what goes hand in hand with all of this is song and dance. The shark here is called Opged Lam, and it was inspired from a song that my brother composed and choreographed called Bayzam Pakaru Bailiki, which means the tiger shark sits on his tail against the tide, waiting for its prey. And that dance is performed with those two masks either side, shark mask. The boys will wear the shark mask in their teeth, and they'll be waiting, sitting there waiting until it comes past, looking, and then bang, you'll hit the fish. Some of the stories you see on the wall with the spears and the fishes are stories from my dad growing up. He would hunt with 2 spears with 10 of his brothers. They would line up probably 30 meters apart, and as the school of mothers coming through, they will spear the fish. When they spear it, they'll turn around and say, Segem Barada. Segem means when you put the ropes to the fish, Barada means brother. As he's doing that, the mothers are going through to the next group of boys, and they'll bang, spear it again. And they keep going around until they've got a full bag of fish, and they will go and walk to the village and drop it off. And there's also traditional headdresses, dari, from Eastern Islands that are significant to us and has meaning that's passed down. It's our identity when we explain it. All of this from here, this feather, the framework, all these feathers, everything has a meaning, and it goes back to our lifestyle and who we are. This is our identity. This is who we are as Miriam people. And then in this room we're sitting in now with all these masks behind me, it tells a story about our masks are extinct and lost. They were destroyed and stolen from us since 1871. The masks are called Leop, which means human face. They were created as a death funeral mask. People may see them as an artifact, a scary artifact, or a nice artifact. For me, I see my ancestors sitting there because I know what it's made for. A lot of my people don't know what the masks are for, and that's why the mask that I've created as an entryways has a question mark, and his name is called Netikanali, which means, who am I? So I question my people, do you know the history of our masks? The love of doing my artifacts and sharing the knowledge on what I've been taught to the wider community and plus my own people, it's enjoyable for me to see what I've went out and learned from my elders is to pass on, because this is our history.